Long ago in the land of Israel, there lived a man of extraordinary strength, a man chosen by God to deliver his people from their enemies. His name was Samson. But Samson's story is not just one of heroism and strength. It's also a cautionary tale about love, trust, and the consequences of our choices. Samson's journey began even before he was born. His parents, Manoah and his wife, were unable to have children. But one day, an angel appeared to them with a promise. They would have a son, and he would be set apart for God's purposes. The angel told them that Samson was to live under a special vow called the Nazirite vow. This vow meant he could not drink wine, eat anything unclean, or cut his hair. In return, God would bless him with unimaginable strength. As Samson grew up, it became clear that he was no ordinary man. He once killed a lion with his bare hands. Time and again, he amazed the people of Israel with his incredible strength. But Samson had a weakness zone that would eventually lead to his downfall. The Philistines were Israel's enemies, and Samson was their worst nightmare. He destroyed their crops, defeated their armies, and humiliated them at every turn. But despite his mission to deliver Israel, Samson often acted impulsively, following his own desires rather than God's plan. One day, Samson fell in love with a woman named Delilah. She was beautiful, charming, and clever, but she was also loyal to the Philistines. The Philistine leaders saw an opportunity. They approached Delilah and offered her a fortune in silver to find out the secret of Samson's strength. She agreed, setting the stage for a dangerous game of betrayal.
Samson, my love, please tell me the secret of your strength. How can you be bound and subdued?
At first, Samson didn't take her seriously. He teased her with false answers. He told her his strength would leave if he were tied with fresh bowstrings. But when the Philistines tried to capture him, he snapped the ropes as if they were threads.
You're making a fool of me. If you really love me, you'll tell me the truth.
Delilah persisted, asking again and again. Each time, Samson gave her another false answer. But each time, she wore him down a little more. Finally, Delilah's constant nagging became too much for Samson. Tired and desperate for peace, he revealed his secret.
My strength comes from my hair. It has never been cut because of my vow to God. If my hair is shaved, I will become as weak as any other man.
That night, as Samson slept, Delilah called in a Philistine barber to shave off his hair. When he awoke, his strength was gone. The Philistines seized Samson, gouged out his eyes, and took him to Gaza in chains. They forced him to grind grain in prison, a humiliating task for a man who had once been so powerful. But even in his lowest moment, Samson did not forget God. He prayed for one last chance to fulfill his purpose. One day the Philistines held a great feast to celebrate their victory over Samson. They brought him out to entertain them, mocking his weakness. But Samson had one final plan.
Sovereign Lord, remember me. Please, give me strength just once more.
With God's help, Samson brought down the temple, defeating more Philistines in his death than he had in his life. Samson's story is one of incredible strength and tragic weakness. It reminds us that even the mightiest among us can fall when we stray from God's path. His downfall came through misplaced trust and a failure to guard his heart. Yet in his final moments, Samson turned back to God, and God answered his prayer. What can we learn from Samson's life? We learn that our strengths are gifts from God, meant to be used for His glory. We see the dangers of letting our desires control us, and the importance of trusting God's guidance. Most importantly, we are reminded that no matter how far we fall, God's mercy is always within reach.
If this message resonates with you, hit that like button and let the universe know you're ready for your breakthrough. Subscribe to our channel for more transformative insights and guidance on your journey to abundance. Share this video with friends and family who need to hear this today. Let's amplify our positive energy together. Your engagement not only helps us grow but also strengthens the cosmic energy we are building as a community. Together, we can uplift each other and manifest our dreams into reality, one positive action at a time.